Welcome to today's function. Today we got Manny Mac in the building and Diverse the Prodigy.
What's up, you guys? It's Mama Kush here. We're Diverse Prodigy.
Yo.
Yo. Back. Yeah, here we are. We're over here at Stone Desert. I'm gonna give a shout out to and I want to just go ahead and say we're gonna go ahead and go into this interview. Like, here's Prodigy, also better known for being in the Lobos. I don't know if you guys know about that, but Lobos is a really dope group here in New Mexico. Give a lot of props to that. So Prodigy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Prodigy, like yeah, you already know. Like I just want to go in right away and be so my biggest question is, how is it being in such a large group that you've been in?
Shit, it gets chaotic at times for sure. Definitely chaotic. You got to get everybody to agree to certain things. You know what I mean? You got to get everybody to match on the right perspective and where everybody else is going. But it's at the end of the day, like if you got a team of solid fuckers that are like on the same level as you go far with that shit. You feel me? Like if everybody's dedicated and just as dedicated as you, if not more, then it's going to take you somewhere for sure. It's been working for me. Like me and all the homies, we've been working, putting in work. You know what I mean? Getting shit done. Putting content out, making new songs, like just trying to make some shit pop off for the state, you feel me? Just grind it out.
So getting in that, do you feel like you guys have the Lobos and just Diverse Prodigy have made an impact on the New Mexico culture?
Yeah, most definitely. I could say we definitely made an impact for sure with even just like the local people that we talked to and like just the local fans, like they showed mad love, you know what I mean? And like they definitely let us know how much of support that they show, you know what I mean? Just by being there, the messages, you know what I mean? Just showing the love when we're out in public in general. Like it definitely feel like we make some kind of impact for sure for our people, for the locals around here, for sure.
So would you say, like, as being in such a large group, that there would be a big problem, I'm just saying from the outside looking in, would be like communication? Because I see guys, there's a lot of drops and you guys aren't all affiliated in it together.
Right.
So like how?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, sometimes it's just like a matter of who's there and who's not, you know what I mean? And like just ideas whenever they are, it's kind of like a spur of the moment. A lot of times it just happens in that time, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, it's with it being a group of a lot of us, it's definitely a little bit harder to get like everybody on certain things, you know what I mean? But we definitely got a lot of shit coming out, you know what I mean? We got a bunch of work coming this year. We got the homies just got a feature in with Lil Weirdo, you feel me? So Lobo putting on, you feel me? We're going crazy with that. We got more music videos dropping this year, not only for the team, we got solo videos, we got solo songs, team songs, all that shit, you feel me? We're going crazy. We're gonna do we got a show too coming up here in, when is the King Lil G? It's like here in a month or something like that?
It is in a month.
In a month. Yes. So we got the King Lil G that we finna be doing. Put all the details on that, you know what I mean? So you can tag that in there. But yeah, we just working, just grinding it out, you know what I mean?
So I saw you guys just went to Vegas. So I saw there was a lot of work with all of you guys in Vegas, like big props, you know what I mean? To all of you guys out there. Like I saw the show you guys fucking laid out. But not only that, I saw the footage. So tell me about that. Tell me about tell me about everything if you can.
Yeah. So we went to Vegas. We originally went out there for to do the Mike Sherm show, right? So we went out there for the Mike Sherm show. And then we hit up the homie Too Lit to get him to record us some reels and then also a music video. We wanted to do a couple more, but we got what we could, you know what I mean? Made do what we had. But yeah, so we got Too Lit out there. We did the show. We did the reels, you know what I mean? We set up a good game plan for our year, for other moves that we wanted to do, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it was definitely something that was worth it, you know what I mean? Too Lit, shout out Too Lit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Too Lit,
you know what I mean?
What's up? You guys have the summer pool party coming up, May 16th.
Summer pool party,
already popping off, all right?
Going crazy with it, you feel me? Yeah, so shout out Too Lit, that's the boy for sure. Shout out SK too, you feel me? That's the homie that put on for the DJ.
Yes,
you know what I mean? We go crazy, SK made that shit possible too. If it wasn't for Too Lit, SK, you know what I mean? It would have been what it was. So definitely shout out to the homies. They made it worth it. You feel me? They made it worth it. And it was definitely a dope time of getting content done, videos done, and just getting work done in general for sure.
Okay, so tell me what is coming up for you guys? Like what is coming up not only for Prodigy, but what is coming up for Lobos? Tell me what's coming up.
So like I said a minute ago, for Lobos, we got the feature. We're doing a Lil Weirdo. So look out for that. It's a feature. Also some more shit. I don't know if I'll tell too much details about it. Let the homies speak some details on that too. But we got some shit coming out, you feel me? Not for my shit. personally, I got another song dropping this month in May. I don't know the exact day yet, but I got that song dropping here in May. I want to do a video for that Southwest Culture track that I just dropped. So I want to do a video for that for sure. Probably drop that here in the next few months for sure. So just be on the lookout. Just mad work. You know what I mean? We got videos. We got new songs coming out. We got features coming out. We got shows that we're doing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you just keep updated with the Lobo page or even any of our individual pages. You'll definitely keep update with what we got going on for sure.
So touching on a whole nother light. Like, okay, so I mean, we've touched on a couple of things, but I want to touch, I mean, us on a personal level, you know what I mean? We've touched on a couple of things. So right now I want to touch on like, basically like how the younger youth and the older youth are looking at each other right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah,
like I feel like there's a disrespect amongst the older, like, you know what I mean, New Mexicans, Nuevos, and the older, and I feel like it's a misunderstanding. Like, how do you feel about that?
No, yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. You know what I mean? It's definitely a lot of times could be just seen as misunderstandings. Me, I'm like I said before. I feel like I'm like a middle. Cause like some fuckers see me as an old head, and then some fuckers see me as some young fucker. So I'm like, I be in the middle on shit. You feel me? I be seeing shit from both sides. But at the end of the day, I really feel like a lot of the shit be coming from miscommunications. And you know what I mean? Misunderstandings. Just people aren't coming off on the right foot. Maybe, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of us have that drive, and a lot of us have that same mission and that same goal. We got that same love in our heart. You feel me? So like, once we get past that little icebreaker, whatever it is that creates that tension in the beginning, I feel like it can flourish, you know what I mean? And everybody can be on that same level of just showing love and just being that, you know what I mean?
So that gets down to gatekeeping. We're talking a little bit about that. Let's get into some real shit. So that gets down to gatekeeping
shit like that is
here in
corny
New Mexico.
Fuck.
Okay, so there's a lot of gatekeeping here in New Mexico because of people not working together, people not
are
getting
just
along.
for when it comes to gatekeeping, people are just afraid for somebody else to be doing better than them. And that's the point blank bare reason of gatekeeping. You know what I mean? There's no other reason why you wouldn't want to tell someone else information that you feel like could better them other than you feel like they're going to do better than you. There's no other reason to keep it because other than that, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, I feel like that's something that all of us as a people can get through. I mean, I feel like we've all been gatekeepers at one point. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, once we can get over that and just like kind of get through the fact of like, hey, this is my people. Like if this fucker pops off, it's going to pop off all of us around us. You know what I mean? Then once we break that, then it'll open up so much more doors just for all of us. You know what I mean? Just because everybody will be on that level of like, I'm going to give you all the information I can instead of I'm going to try to hold this back because I feel like you're going to pop off with it. Like, you feel me? Like,
yes. And so that brings me into New Mexico and Nuevo as in one. Okay. So do you feel that New Mexicans as in like artists, music industry, whatever, that we represent each other, that we push each other?
Yeah, I feel like it's like a 50-50. Sometimes I feel like sometimes we definitely do push each other and there's a lot of love for sure. But other times it is, I feel like whenever it's not love, it's sneak dissing and it's like talking shit behind the backs. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever gonna say it to your face like, yo, you're ass. They're gonna go talk shit behind your back. And a lot of times, most of the time, it's because like they see you got motion or they see something's popping off with you, and it's like most of the time envy. You know what I mean? Envy, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's just you gotta stay doing what you do. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. And you just gotta do what you gotta do and just let the haters hate. You feel me? Like if someone's gonna hate, it's always gonna be like that. And if you don't got haters, you don't got something popping off with you. So you just gotta
but that's
say,
for
fuck
real.
you,
Like I've
me?
already said, at the end of this year, I'm gonna have the most haters I've ever had.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
for real,
we're gonna be popping off.
Yeah, you already know the vibes.
Like,
you know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Like you already know. Like you already know. Like let's get the most haters. Like
Hell
everybody.
yeah, straight up.
But like on that other tip, like okay, this is a whole nother thing. We didn't talk about this, but like social media and mental health and you as an artist. How do you feel? Has that affected you? You being in the social media, your mental health, you being an artist. Like, tell me, like for real, like it has that.
It has affected me, but it hasn't. I haven't let it affect me in a bad way. I've only, but I could see how it affects you in a bad way for sure. But me, I let it be more like a flame under me because like with all the content that I've been doing. For me in my head, I'm seeing it as like, yo, everybody that's on my shit is waiting to see me post something. So when every time I'm slacking or I'm just sitting there not doing something, I'm like, yo, there's thousands of people out there that are waiting to see my next move. So I got to do something to show them what I'm doing. You feel me? So like, I let it be like a flame for me, but I can see how people can let it bring them, and it could be like something holding them down because it's maybe too much hate,
Too
or
much.
they're letting
Too much,
letting the shit get to them, and it just it can be too much at times. You know what I mean? It could be too much expectations, too much. Yeah, you start trying to be so free with your form, and it just start making you feel like you got to do shit a certain way, and like when it gets to like that, you got to maybe take a step back a little bit and just kind of like remember what you're doing it for. You know what I mean? You're doing it for obviously everybody that loves your music, but mainly for you. You feel me? Like you got to love what you do. You feel me? Like if you ain't love what you do, then it's gonna be hard for everybody else to love what you do. You feel me?
Yeah. You ain't even lying. They gotta feel that passion.
Yeah.
So the I saw you do a video in Vegas. What was that song and what was that video? Let's
so
do a
we did
clip to
two
that real
videos.
quick.
We did
Let's
two
do
videos.
that real quick.
The first video was the team video. The music video we did a Give Me That remix featuring has me, my boy Cruz, Shogun, and the newest member Lobo, Christopher Hughes on that motherfucker. So we got that shit. We did it in Las Vegas, and then I also did a series of reels for my new track Loke that I had previously dropped a couple months ago. I did that shit in Vegas and fucking just pushed mad reels with it. You know what I mean? I did a little rollout, put out like 5-6 reels before I dropped the song, and then when I dropped it, put out like 6 more reels after it just to keep promoting it, you know what I mean? And that shit worked out sick. Shout out to Lee, you feel me? That's my nigga, you feel me? Like, that motherfucker know what he's doing. Yeah, that motherfucker know what he's doing.
Is it complicated, nigga?
Yeah, we single out here. We single out here.
Right? Solo dolo.
We had a solo dolo.
Solo dolo, nigga.
Out of soli dolo, you feel me?
Yes, you know, making it happen and making it happen.
Yeah, for real.
Making it happen. Okay, so if anybody wanted to find you on any other platforms, any of your platforms, like let's tell them how we can do that right now.
Shit, you trying to find me on any of my platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever the fuck you listen to music on, look up Diverse, The Prodigy. Just all fucking, however you spell that, you feel me? Normal shit, you know what I mean? And if you're trying to find the team shit, you look up Live On, Ball Out. I don't know if we got our shit back on all platforms again, but we're in the process of getting it back up on all platforms.
Definitely on IG.
Yeah, definitely on IG. Definitely on IG.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I know that,
YouTube.
yeah.
Live On, Ball Out. That's the whole team shit. You feel me? You're gonna find all the team. OnlyFans. Nah, we don't got the OnlyFans. You feel me? But he do. He got the OnlyFans. Might be going through some shit, but hey, nigga, at the end of the day, we came out on top, and we grinding. You feel me? Fuck that. Like fuck the haters. You know what I mean? Like just do what you do and stand on that shit. Like showing that respect. Cause certain people they need that respect off the rip. So when you give them that right away, you automatically put yourself in a better position with that person. You know what I mean?
Bet.
Automatically, yeah. So like respect, definitely. Respect's the main thing in life. You feel me? Like if you got respect for people and for life, you'll be 10 steps ahead.
Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect.
Yeah.
There we go. Money, power, respect. All right, you guys. Mama Kush, Back Gang, Prodigy. We're gonna be signing out. Thank you all for having us. For real. Peace.